Hey guys, welcome to another episode of mine. Today we're going to be covering Gowiwi and Gowipe. First of all, congratulations also to our clan. We had a narrow win by 1 star only, and as a result, I want to go ahead and highlight some of our good attacks. Alright, I've already done a dragon type of... Oh, here we go. Lunch on the beach. Hey, that's my brother having lunch on the beach, guys. Anyway, as I was saying, we have 4 different style of attacks, guys. We got Gowiwi Gowipes, we had some balloon raids with lava hounds, we had some hog raids, and we had some dragon raids. I've already done 2 videos on hogs and drags. I'm gonna go ahead and do 4 from this war all over again, going over hogs and drags again, and then adding Gowiwi Gowipe and the loon raids to my video so that you guys can start learning about them and maybe trying them out on your own, seeing if it's something you guys want to go ahead and add to the clan wars. So let's check out Isaac's go wipes. He did really good. Actually, was it? Yeah, it was Isaac that had that go wipe. Let's go check it out here. You can see we beat this clan by only 1 star, and we actually had 2 fewer attacks, and still managed to pull off the win there. So really good job by us. And we had a lot of good attacks, guys, all around. I mean, we had, of course, always going to have some attacks that you wish can go differently, but, all in all, we had a lot of good attacks this war. Checking out Isaac, 83%, 2-star on Magnum Magnus here. Let's see how he pulled it off. You can see here he goes and lures out the clan castle. A lot of the people in this clan were using, well, at least some of the top players were using a dragon, a wizard, and an archer in their clan castle, and that seems to be a popular setup there. He does a pretty good job of luring the castle out, obviously drawing them out to the corner there, using his archers and his wizards to deal damage to it pretty quickly, get it out of the way. He probably wasn't expecting a dragon, but he took care of business pretty well nonetheless. He brings his archer queen out just to help out one more shot. Alright. And you'll see him spread his golems out, which is a good idea. Then he goes ahead and breaks that wall right there. Sends in a bunch more wall breakers, which is important because you want to make a path for them. And then bring your pekkas, which is also important as far as the wall breaking is concerned. Right. He free spells, 1 free spell took care of 2 the Infernos at the same time, so that's kind of smart by him there if you think about it. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, that definitely helps him get to the center quicker and keep his pekkas and his golems alive and do their thing. Obviously he's 2 stars. At this point, he's probably not going to 3-star, we'll just fast forward here. You can see his pekkas, his golems, his wizards moving around the base, and nonetheless he did a really good job there, 2-starring, right? Just sort of super fast forward. Let him finish it up here. Golem's taking a pound. Alright, cool. Alright, so actually what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into settings and lower the volume here because it's kind of loud. Might be overtaking my own voice. I think it's here. Maybe music off. We'll keep the sound effects going. See if it makes a difference. Okay. Alright, so let's see what's up. Good raid there by Isaac. I like that he decided to split up the golems. I don't like clumping golems, just the same way as I don't like clumping dragons. I like the golems to be spread. What it does is it provides more area of defense to shoot at. Alright, because basically that's what you want. You want it to be like meat shields. You want the defense to shoot at the golems, not at everything else. So if you have 2 golems together, they're not going to be in range of all the defenses that your other troops are going to be on. So that's why I like to move or use golems spread out. Let's look at, actually I have one here that I did, Gowiwi number 5. Let's see. Alright, who did I, Brave Little Muffin, yeah. Brave Little Muffin got his butt kicked. Let's go check it out here, guys. What I did when I scouted this base, guys, is I took Actually, let me go to scout so I can show you something. Here we go. This right here, this army camp was not in range of any of the defenses. So, and neither was this one. All right, the same thing. It's the same setup. So, what I didn't want is troops to start going to the side of the base over here and start veering off this way. Right, I didn't want that. And obviously the same thing going this way. You know, what I wanted was them to get to that T-hall. All right, so I decided to bring 3 different golems, but first take out those army camps so that kind of eliminates them moving or even thinking about going to the corners and just going to the center of the base. Okay, so let's see here. Let's watch this replay. You see I bring out the archers, go ahead and take down those camps. The camps have with the new update a smaller amount of armor now, so they go down really quick. Spread out my whiz and bring out some witches, start reinforcing. Then I bring in the wall breakers and start making a way for these golems to get through. Alright, there's a ton of stuff there. You've got his clan castle coming out now. I decided to heal up that side because that's where his clan castle was at. I really didn't have much to like fight it at that moment because the witches obviously are, those skeletons aren't going to do much. On the right side, it was only basically 1 golem and my archer queen, so I decided to rage him up because I wanted to take care of that defense on the right side, and it actually worked pretty well. Then the rest of my troops went through the other side there, which was fine. And you can see, I mean, there's just too many skeletons and wizards and, you know, king and all that. That's just too many troops for them to fight off at once. So that was the whole point of it, just overwhelm him with the number of troops I have. Unfortunately, he had some giant bombs to the left and right, and I killed like 2 large chunks of troops. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened. But you know, nonetheless, I got my 2 stars, which is what I was aiming for anyway there, guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the next video there. You can see why I decided to use 3 different golems. Alright, 3 different areas that I'm going at. Thanks, Crank. Let's check Ryan. Ryan had a good raid here on Zilly. We'll scout this base here and watch his replay. Like, one thing I like about Gowiwi or Gowipe on these type of bases that you want to use it on is how freely you can move around the base. Like, you see this first layer of wall, right? This first layer right there that has the purple wall, right? Between the purple and the black, you know, you can just move around the whole base, right? See that? And the same thing, even with the second layer, you can just move around the whole base. All right. So the whole thing is with Gowiwi and Gowipe is once you break a couple layers of walls, the less fragments that there are, the more successful Gowiwi and Gowipe is going to be. So because it won't impede the movement and the momentum of your troops. So Ryan decides to use that approach here. He clumped his golems, but they still kind of went anywhere in the right area. I would have paused one right here if I paused it right there. Instead of, I would have used 1 golem there and then 1 golem here in front of this archer tower. Alright, and then use 2 different wall breakers, 2 here, 2 here. And that allows my troops to have 2 different golems in front of them in 2 different areas so that the defense can't focus just on everything else that I want to keep alive. Alright, so let's see him go here. He brings in some reinforcements, got his wizards going. There's not a lot of exterior buildings, so you know, he kind of already knows they're going to go inside the walls now, so he decides to just go ahead and put his pekkas in, which is smart. Alright, then he goes in and I think he launches another set of wall breakers here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there he goes. He puts some wizards there. He decides to heal the golems. I'm not a fan of healing golems. They're meant to take damage. Yeah, it would have been better just to heal those pekkas was smart because you got those Teslas going after them there. Alright, I like to use the heal spells on the weak troops, which is the wizards and the witches. And then of course the pekkas when they're getting hit by, you know, Teslas. That's my thing, right? With golems, you know, they're meant to take a pounding. Just leave them alone, in my opinion. Keep the other troops alive, because that's the point. The other troops are the ones that are going to cause the damage. The golems are really just for distraction. Alright guys, so you see here, coming back after that 10-minute limit there, He gets the T-Hog, does a great job. He's got his 50%, so he's got his 2 stars, which is really what we're looking for when we go to the top 10s. You know, 3 stars are great, but if we just 2-star all the top 10 guys, and then 3-star from, like, let's say 10 all the way down, we're probably going to win a lot of wars. So I was really glad that we can count on Ryan to also help us out with top 10. So that's a good raid there. Alright, and that's pretty much it for the Gowiwi and the Gowipe. The other clan also had some good Gowiwi Gowipe raids, but that's good enough for you guys to see. The whole concept behind it is, in my opinion, use the golems as meat shields. Basically, their job is to attract the fire of all the defenses, and then to keep the wizards alive longer. Use heal spells on them. They're the ones that are really going to cause the damage. Your skeletons, if you're using the witches, they're going to cause the damage. Your pekkas, they're going to cause the damage. So all the damage troops are the ones that I want to keep alive the longest. The golems I want to spread out so that more defenses are aiming at them, and just leaving all the other smaller troops or weaker troops alone. Alright, so that's the concept behind it, guys. I hope more guys find this video helpful and can 3-star bases with the Gowiwi and the Gowipes. I know if you use them on weaker bases, it'll be more successful there. I think actually I had a 3-star in a weak guy here. You know, you can see it, you know, it does 3-star bases. This guy's a rush T-Hall 10. Weird setup. You know, I decided to set off his traps there with some barbs. You know, draw the castle out. I personally do not draw the castle out, guys, when I do Gowipe. I did it this time only because I wanted to set off those traps. And since I was going to spread the troops out anyway, by the time the castle comes out, I knew it's just going to take, excuse me, it's just going to go ahead and take the, spread the clan castle out, and it's not really going to be so effective anyway. So, you know, it really didn't matter at this point. For me, it was really more about taking those giant bombs out of the equation for him. So, watch the replay here, guys. I came with 6 witches, guys. This was just about overwhelming the crap out of this guy, right? And we'll just fast forward here. I spread the golems again so that my wizards, you know, don't die so easily. If you notice down here, you know, this archer tower was taking these witches out, you know, because I didn't want to come with too many golems on this guy. I really just wanted to come with a lot of witches. So, you know, I had to keep on watching. Good job. The balloons come over here and they take down that archer tower, or even the wizard tower, and the cannon. So it was actually like pretty impressive having those max balloons to help out. The rest was just overwhelming. I got my king and queen paired up down here, which is just launching a ton of skeletons. So it's just gonna overwhelm the crap out of the basement, and that's really what ended up happening here. Okay. I didn't even use my last heal spell. I didn't need to. I ended up using it on my king just to try to get him healed up a little more for the regular game. But obviously I didn't need it. Alright guys, so that's it for Gowiwi Gowipe. I'm going to go ahead and make another video now on balloons. Nesu and Isaac did a few really good loon and lava hound raids. And so I want to go ahead and highlight that because we as a clan haven't really been using that a lot. But, you know, looks like Nesu was successful with it. Isaac was successful with it. So, you know, I want to go ahead and highlight that and see if you guys want to pick up some of those tactics and ideas and apply them to yourselves. All right. So we'll go ahead and end this one here, and I'll post a link to the other 2 videos I'm going to be doing. All right. Take care, guys.